An ardent supporter of gender equality, the Government of Botswana has long been fighting against all forms of gender-based violence in the country, believing gender equality to not only be a fundamental human right, but also an essential element of a peaceful, prosperous and sustainable world. The government has taken such proactive measures as ratifying the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women and the African Union Agenda 2063. But gender-based violence is still a major problem in Botswana. 37% of Botswana women have experienced a form of gender-based violence at least once. According to the World Population Review, Botswana has the highest rate of rape cases in the world. There are many reasons for gender-based violence in Botswana, such as the prevalence of patriarchal attitudes, the exposure of children to domestic violence, and unemployment and poverty, which can make women financially dependent on and unwilling to leave a violent partner. As if the situation were not dire enough, most crimes involving gender-based violence in Botswana are committed by the close relatives of victims, and only 1.2% of these crimes are ever reported. Aside from a lack of support services in Botswana, many victims are afraid of being socially ostracized, not believed and/or blamed for what happened to them. Feelings of shame and the fear of being attacked again are also common hindrances. By not reporting crimes involving gender-based violence, victims continue to suffer in more ways than one. They not only are unable to receive support, but also medical treatment that can significantly reduce their chances of contracting sexually transmitted diseases like HIV, as well as getting pregnant. And the pandemic, with its lockdowns, school closures, and the increase in unemployment it has caused, has only made things worse. The EU delegation to Botswana plays a vital role in the country's fight against gender-based violence. Committed to Botswana and its people, the delegation has for years partnered with and funded a host of local non-profit organizations striving to end gender-based violence throughout the country, and has increased its support of them since the start of the pandemic.
A key reason for our success in combating gender-based violence is by empowering local NGOs. We are not only providing them with funds in order to combat gender-based violence, but also by partnering with them in order to bring about meaningful change.
Men and Boys for Gender Equality has over the years been working with the EU delegation to Botswana in several initiatives that were around child protection, but in particular initiatives that were around gender equality and engaging men as part of the solution in ending gender-based violence.
We would like to really appreciate the support that we got from the EU, because what it did is that it helped us to scale up our work across the country. We were able for the first time after more than 20 years to open an office in Francistown and have conversations in Francistown. And we were also able to open an office in Molepolole. So this is how the EU support has gone. It has really gone a long way to help us to scale up our work even here in Gaborone. So we've had a number of our clients that have said to us, had it not been for the BGBVC, I do not know where I would be. And we know that this has been made possible by the support given to us by the European Union.
Well, for us this is not an isolated event. The European Union is in this for the long haul. At the EU delegation to Botswana and SADC, we are wholeheartedly committed, and we are working together with the government and some amazing local partners to put a much needed end to gender-based violence. A lot has been achieved already, but there's still much work to be done. And I suggest that you visit our website or our Facebook and Twitter accounts to learn more about how we combat gender-based violence and what you can do to join the fight.